All right, we back. We live. Solid Over Social Podcast, man. Back in the building with the boy Awesome Will, man. I know y'all been listening to the music, tapping in. Go ahead and make sure y'all tap in and follow my boy. Let them know where to follow you at, bro.
You can follow me pretty much everywhere. Just look at Awesome Will. I'm on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. Yeah.
Awesome Will, everything.
Yeah, Awesome Will.
Spelled just like that.
Awesome Will, just like that.
And if you know how to spell, man, good man. If not, the autocorrect gonna help you out. This shit.
AWESOE Will.
Awesome.
On everything. All right, so we're gonna keep it moving, man. Y'all know what we normally do around this time, so it's Tell Shells. So Shells, go on and tell us what time it is.
That's for me.
What's going on?
I stole this from you.
Oh, shit.
Please.
Ask Will.
They're not asking me, they're telling me. So it's a difference. Alright, so one of the questions that somebody had reached out to me and asked me was, how forgiving am I? So they weren't specific, so don't try to dig too deep. Don't overthink it. Don't try to dig too deep to figure out the scenario, the situation, or what you're forgiving, or whatever the case may be. Just how forgiving are you? We'll start with NASA.
I'm not forgiving at all. Partly, it take a lot, because, all right, look, so this is my thing about that, right? I'm very forgiving to somebody who is willing to acknowledge what the fuck they done did, or, you feel me, the fault that they've taken, and we are in a space to where we can talk about how we're gonna move forward, or how that shit can never ever happen again.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. I'm quick to forgiving that. But even everybody up here, how many people do you know are that quick to just be like, yeah, I'm wrong, or I fucked up, or you know what I mean, or my bad, or
no,
you know, me personally in my world with the people that I live in, motherfuckers is prideful as shit. You feel me? Like, so I'm gonna make you eat your words type of nigga. You feel me? Like, and I'm gonna take it wherever you want to go type of nigga. You feel me? At the end of the day. So as far as like forgiveness, no, I'm more of a reactor. You feel me? And a tone setter and a finisher.
Okay. Not the finisher for sure.
You already know. I'm not playing. I ain't playing with nobody at the end of the day. So I mean, but I got a lot of love to give. But at the end of the day, like I said, forgiveness, you gotta earn that, just like respect.
Okay.
You next.
I got a bad thing because I'm Aquarius. And Aquarius, we very understanding, and we both like to understand both sides of shit. So
that shit opened up, bro. You know that, bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go. That's to help you out a little bit.
You told me that earlier.
I did. You remember?
Yeah, being Aquarius, I feel like I just always be seeing both sides of shit. So I be forgiving a lot, and I shouldn't be. It fucks me up in a lot of situations.
Why do you say you shouldn't be?
Because a lot of times people don't deserve it.
Facts.
But I be looking at understanding why you fucked up, and you're like, why you're fucked up as a person. This is why you did it. But you go through this, and I be understanding why you're a fucked up person. I need to stop understanding why somebody's just fucked up and just realize like there's no reason to it. You're a fucked up person. You shouldn't have did that.
Okay.
But
I'm on the same tip. You know, I don't really believe in that science shit, but I believe in the fuck what you just said it now. You feel me? Because this shit, I'm an Aquarius too. You like, I'm a forgiving
my
person.
shit just hit like everything 50 with Aquarius.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what I mean. I'm empathetic as fuck. Like I can see why you did it. You know what I mean? I can understand it. You know what I mean? I can forgive it like that. You know what I mean? For the simple fact that shit, I could have did it too. Or at the end of the day, I forgive because it's for me. At the end of the day, after I forgive your ass, I don't mean I gotta fuck with your ass at all. You know what I mean? Like that's where it's at. So like I'm gonna forgive you like that. That's the thing. The forgiveness comes easy. Like that shit come easy for me. But like you trying to fuck with me, come back into my life. Like nah, bro, I'm good. Like I understand why you did it. I understand why you did it, but you shouldn't have did it. And I forgive you, you know, because you do seem like you're sorry. But if at the end of the day, if you give a fuck with my feelings, you would have never done it. You know what I mean? Because I always think about myself. If it was me, I wouldn't have done that to you. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, that shit, yeah, that's how I see the shit.
You ever stop fucking with somebody, like, and then They try to come around like they still like you still fuck with them on some regular shit. Like, yeah, what we doing tomorrow?
Bitch.
Nah, I
you
forgave
like
you.
I don't fuck with you, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like you done,
What's going
bro.
on this weekend?
Okay.
Yeah, you done.
Okay.
You done.
So my answer to all of that is at first I was like, oh, I'm too forgiving because I forgive everybody. I forgive everybody. But as I sat back and I thought about it, I don't feel like I'm too forgiving. I feel like I am one who is concerned with healing within myself. So I don't feel like I'm too forgiving because, like you said, like I forgive you, but I don't forget. So I'm not gonna forget how you made me feel, what you did to me, and all the things that come along with that. However, I forgive you because I know that because of my faith, I know that I have to forgive you for myself. I'm not the type of person to let somebody see how much they get to me. I'm not the type of person to let them see that, you know, they make me angry, they make me sad, they make me cry, whatever the case may be. I'm the type of person that, all right, cool. Bet. Just like that. And I mean, I don't know. I don't really believe in the astrology too much. Maybe because I don't know too much about it. But like, I'm an Aries. But like, I'm gonna fuck. Like, we've talked about it before. I will cut you off so quick. I forgave you though, but I don't have to fuck with you after.
Right.
I ain't gotta fuck with you at all. Not even a little bit. So just because I don't talk to you, that don't mean I didn't forgive you. I forgave you because I had to forgive you for me, for my faith. But I don't fuck with you like that. Bitch, please. We not cool.
Right.
Don't laugh at my jokes.
See,
Don't be cool with me like that.
At the end of the day, another reason why I can forgive somebody and stop fucking with them is because like if I fuck with you, if I say I fuck with you, I don't have acid. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it 100. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna give it everything.
I'm all in there. You feel me? So I'm aware of the shit. I know what's going on. So it's like when the shit happen, be like, whoa, shit. Don't let this shit be a repetitive shit to where you got good at saying sorry, but ain't no change to action. You know, ain't shit
that
popping.
part.
Like,
that part.
you know what I'm saying? You got that shit
That's
perfect.
why I'm not that forgiving right there.
Like I said, I forgive.
You ain't sorry.
I forgive for me. But like I said, that doesn't mean I have to continuously fuck with you after the fact.
Right.
Like, my thing is a lot of times people will do certain things, like I call it a safety net or a safety blanket. You hurt the people that's close to you sometimes because they are the closest to you. Yeah. And you know that a lot of the times they never gonna go nowhere. It just is what it is. Like think about our parents. How many times have our parents hurt us and we not going nowhere? Those are our parents. We're never gonna go nowhere. But I choose how much I want to interact with you or not according to the way that you treat me and the way you make me feel. I forgave you. That don't mean I gotta fuck with you like that.
That's funny because you brought that up because I just got into a more word that's done this weekend. You feel me? Hey, you feel me?
I love you.
We love you, bro.
Hey, man, everybody love you, but shit, you still weird, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I told you I was gonna air you out on the show. I'm gonna start you out. I don't give a fuck. I told you I ain't that forgiving.
Alright, yeah, say that. Respect.
Hey, I do not forgive that shit from this weekend. I'll tell you niggas that shit right there. You feel me? But
And it takes time. Doesn't mean that you have to do it.
It don't take time. It take action. That's what the fuck it take from me.
I believe that too.
Fuck that time. Time don't heal everything. Action heal every fucking thing. Then you gotta show me. I'm from show me.
Telling me he love you all the time. I'm like, bro, you don't got it. I get it. You still be doing fucked up shit. Nah, he just fucked up shit. They just like, I love you, right? It just be every morning trying to take me like, bro, you trying to? I get it, man. You still did some fucked up shit. Pops.
My slap face.
Yeah, don't do no
for those who
shit.
didn't
Actions
see.
speak louder than words. You can't tell them motherfuckers
just
you love
leave
them.
it.
They do
That
some
is
fuck
nigga,
shit.
right?
But that's what I'm saying.
So
I just feel
get,
when it comes to
the same
parents.
shit, but I get where you coming from.
When it comes to parents, I just feel
how
like.
you feel about, how forgiving are you, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on. She said don't put like no circumstances on it, but it depends on the situation. Like on big shit, I can't forgive, but like certain things when it's small, I can understand where you came from.
Right.
Like I got a relative that lie all the time, and it's like about dumb shit, and then it's like sometimes he do some shit, and then I just gotta understand like he's a liar. Like that's him.
You accept them for who they are.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you have to treat them differently. You just accept them for who they are. So you know that they're a liar.
But
You know they're gonna lie to you. So
I've also done stuff before where I've been dealing with females before, and they did shit, and I just disappeared on them. Like I'm not even gonna just, you fucked up. Not like disappear, like just walk out in the night. But
so
like,
would you want the
you
same
know, fucked up, and
experience?
it's like like it's done. All right, whatever, and then I'm just gone. It's no more back and forth. Yeah.
How would you feel about that same experience?
Happened to me.
I understand. Y'all about to say that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like they usually.
that's why I did it
forgive
because
you,
I
right?
can understand what I would have did. You know, like if I
I'm
would've-
already thinking this shit
you know,
too.
like-
Like she gonna leave me.
Yeah, if I would have did what she would have did, like, you know, that's what I mean. So it depends on the situation. Sometimes it's like super duper hard to accept it. Sometimes I can be like, all right, I get it.
Facts.
Here we go, bro. I done got into it with some of the homies before where they said certain things where maybe they wouldn't forgive her, but me, I'd be like, I understand what made them mad or something. You know what I mean? Like, certain people get mad at different shit.
Facts. Better big or small.
Okay.
You know,
I mean, some of the comments, just to talk about your guys' comments, some of the comments that I got were more situational, like bigger things that they couldn't forgive. Certain people couldn't forgive cheating, or they could forgive cheating, but they couldn't forgive cheating because cheating was with their best friend or whatever the case may be, or some people, one person stole another person's job and they feel like they couldn't forgive them for that or whatever. But I just feel like, forgiving is not for the other person, it's for yourself. So you gotta take that time to heal within yourself. Like, I
You
don't.
hold on to the shit. They might not give a fuck.
Right. They already let it
They
go.
gonna keep living
They
their
might not
life.
give a
They
fuck.
gonna keep
Most
living
of the
their life.
time.
I said one
They
thing
don't.
before I know y'all on the time thing. I just want to say real quick because I heard something that made me think about some shit. Like sometimes people, like we gotta be more understanding as people too, because sometimes people look at life differently. Like I got a homie that when we do stuff, and then somebody like, oh, I heard this, he made it sound so exaggerated. In my mind, I'm like, damn, this nigga weird. Why he always make it seem like?
Right.
But to him, it probably really seemed like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Fact,
you know what I'm
Perception
saying?
is
Like,
everything.
to me, something that might be normal, and to him, it might be like, he'd be like, oh, we was doing this and we was doing that. I'm like, bro, we just went to the valley. Like, but to him, he probably don't ever go. You know what I mean? So I can't look at him like, I don't know. I was like, that's some big
It's
shit.
about
They say
perception. Everybody
they say two
perceives
people look
things
at the same
differently.
picture and see different things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So sometimes we gotta be more understanding. That's
Exactly.
why I'm understanding like I am when people do certain shit. I look at it like you might have looked at it differently in life. You know, like I can't just look at it from my point of view.
Right. You ain't looking at
And it's people's circumstances, how people were raised, how people grew up, certain things.
Some shit just ain't.
Everything is
can't
different.
excuse it. Some shit just be out of line.
Right. Like, no, nigga, you know better.
But like I said though, in my personal opinion, forgiving is for you, it's not for them. So even if you forgave them and you can move on in life, they gonna have to live with the fact that they hurt you forever.
Right.
Until they forgive themselves for the situation. You're not gonna be holding on to that. You're not gonna be harboring that because you forgave that person for what they did to you and how they treated you. Me personally, that's just how I look at it. So I mean,
No, that's facts. You feel me? Because, like I said, you the one that's gonna be sitting up there. If you don't forgive somebody, they done pissed you off. You feel me? You probably thinking about that shit late nights. You feel me? You probably fucking every time you see them. You feel me? You tense up.
you be mad. You be
feel me?
mad.
And they might be living their best motherfucking life. Not
even worried about
you. Feel me? Like, so, I mean, you should always forgive, but you should never forget. You feel me?
Man.
Because I'll tell you this. You feel me? Once a motherfucker show you what they're capable of, believe they ass.
That's who they are.
Believe them the first time, because they
Right.
probably do that shit again. They might not, you feel me? But do you want to take that chance? Probably not. You feel me? Like, so that's how I look at it.